Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to EFIS 2.0 training, our presentation. This is Christy Kemker. I'm with the Public Service Commission in the data center, and I will be presenting this new EFIS 2.0 system to you today. So let's go ahead and get started. Like the email said, we will be launching this new program on September 5th of this year, so right around the corner. What will happen is we will shut down the current system on September 2nd. And then when you come back over that Labor Day weekend on Tuesday the 5th, the new system should be up and running for you. So just keep that in mind. If you're planning on working on Labor Day weekend, you might want to rethink that and do that prior to or wait until after the 5th in order to submit any filings into EFIS. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the presentation. If you have any questions whatsoever during the presentation, feel free to unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can ask it through the chat session, and we will try to monitor that as well and capture any questions that you may have. So let's just go ahead, and the first thing listed here is our project scope and just a little bit of background on our current system. Our current system was implemented and launched back on April 15th of 2002, making it over 20 years old. So to ensure that the data that is housed within EFIS can continue to be protected against growing cyber threats, we needed to update and modernize the code language in this system. While we were modernizing the programming language, we were able to give EFIS a little bit more a more modern look and feel, as well as making submission screens more intuitive and making enhancements to improve the end user's overall experience. So that's something that we were really pushing towards, to make a lot of enhancements. We were able to start with a few enhancements now, and hopefully we'll be able to push some through later on after the system has been implemented. So let's take a peek at some of the enhancements. So the first one listed here is our new screens and navigation tools. And with the new screens and navigation tools, there's a lot of screens in our current system that you have to click into in order to perform certain tasks or a single task. So what we've done is we've actually consolidated those screen contents into just one screen on a lot of occasions, making it a little bit easier for you guys to be able to navigate through the system. Also, we've given a lot of links in the system to where you can click on a link and it should take you to that area on the page, in the screen or on the system, versus having to go to another link to get to that to access that information. As well as the back button will now work in our new system. So that's something that does not currently work on most screens in our current system. So in EFIS 2.0, the back button will work in that new system. The next item listed here is increased file size limits. The file size limit in our current system is 22 megabytes. In the new system, it's going to be up to 45 megabytes. So you should be able to attach bigger documents if need be for that aspect. The next item listed here is a dashboard. This is going to be something new for all users. Whenever you log into the system, everyone should have access to their own dashboard. And basically what this dashboard is a management tool for you. So this is going to help you self-subscribe to custom notifications. You can view any items that you as the user have submitted into the system, as well as viewing and managing data requests, complaints, and outage and incidents. So we're hoping that this new dashboard is an easy guide that will help you access this information that you've done in our system and that you've submitted in our system a little bit easier. The next item listed here is the docket sheet. We have improved the docket sheet. We've given it a new look and feel it on the docket sheet. We've actually added a lot of the buttons to the top of the docket sheet versus the bottom, and we'll get to look at that here pretty soon. As well as we've added the data request link to the docket sheet, and any work papers linked to the doc. We have also linked them work papers to the docket sheet as well. So added a couple new things to that, as well as moving some things around on the docket sheet. So we're hoping that everyone will like the change on that. The next item is reports. We are asked for several reports throughout the year. So what we've done is we've added these reports to the system so that any user can run these reports if they needed to. So this is something that is new that we are currently being requested outside of EFIS. So we thought that we would put that out there for all users to be able to access that information. The next one is our company relationship. What we've done in this new system is we've linked parent companies and DBA companies in this new system. So then that way, whenever you're looking up information for one or the other, so if you plug in the parent company name, it will actually pull up both parent company and DBA information in the system. So if you're looking for like a tariff or something like that for a company, you should be able to pull up the correct tariff just by plugging in one of the name, either the parent or the DBA name. So we're hoping that improved company relationship will help being able to access more information in the system. And then the last one listed here is type ahead fields. Many of our fields that we have on the system or in our input screens are now type ahead fields, which will allow the users to go ahead and type in up to the first 3 letters. Once you type in the first 3 letters, and then the field will start producing a list of items that match the 3 letters. If you want to narrow that search down, you'll have to type in more information in those type ahead fields. So that's just a few enhancements that we've made.